green skin elf orc. Got the pointy ears like an elf, but the green skin of an orc. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Don't put that minnow in my mouth. In my eye is equally as bad, if not worse. Oh, gross. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Well, where would I begin? Yikes. Oh, wait, it's Cthulhu. Oh, is this me? Look. Oh, great. You're going to put a bug in my eye. I'd prefer it if you didn't. I'd really prefer if you didn't. I guess I don't have a choice in the matter. Ah, great. Thank you. Cool. Oh, is this my point of view? I think I'm waking up. You're finally awake. Skyrim reference. And that thief over there. Oh, I got a scar from when I got knocked around inside of that thing. That's where that scar came from. All right. Let's see.
My head.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Ooh, nice. I could reach toward the pool, investigate the pool. I'll try, I'm curious. A giant leech jumps out and rips my face off.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
Dang. Aha! A dead mind flayer. Loot that.
Dead. Good.
Not gonna be putting things behind my eyes. My eye socket's gonna. Oh, this ruptured mind flayer pod. Looks like this person did not survive.
Not everyone made it out alive.
A damned shame, really. Is this the exit over here? The sphincter. Okay, we're traveling through it. The jejunum of a giant beast. I'm here.
Here.
Things are calling out to me. Ooh. Dead goblin. Being sacrificed here, perhaps? Ooh, can I examine it? Yep, that's the dead goblin, all right. Have I... Mirnath. He died while being operated on? Is this an operating table? Not sure. Doesn't seem like an... He's not completely dead.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Am I talking to a man or a brain? It doesn't feel like I'm talking to the man, but it also doesn't feel like I'm talking to a singular brain.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Is that in my head as well? I could destroy the brain. That does seem to be an option. What would you need me to do to save you?
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
I can. Oh, I want to inspect the exposed brain. Yeah, let's do that. Failure.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Careful, because sticking your eye so close to that pointy chair. I know my strength is very low. I do have some dexterity. I could gently pry the brain from the skull if I wanted to. But do I want to? I'll try it. Critical success. I spent so little time thinking about whether or not I should do it.
It's from the skull.
I just did it.
You notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Oh? I could mutilate the brain. Ooh. Or I could spare the creature. Any injuries might weaken it. I don't know if I'm within my right to mutilate things. Sorry. Apparently it can just move on its own. Apparently so.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
Maybe I should have done some
We
damage.
must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
I'll go, but not with you. What should I call you, little brain dog friend? No, I don't know if I trust this thing. I don't know.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
I don't know if I can trust you. Those tentacles that you just sprouted out of your brain, and the way you're communicating with this parasite behind my eye makes me wonder if you might do the same to me. I won't go with you, I'm sorry.
You are us, friend.
I'm not like you, no.
You are.
I'm not gonna make it stay here. I guess we'll go together. I'll put you down if you attack me, though. Keep that in mind.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Maybe. Perhaps. Oh, got a follower. Got the newborn follower. Its name is Us, I guess.
The creature reaches into your mind, its thoughts rattling against yours. Something inside you squirms in recognition.
Friend, we will go to the helm now.
Well, it sees me as friendly. Something was put into my eye. Do you know what it was and how I could possibly remove it?
A gift. A gift to make you as we are. Soon you will be so beautiful. So powerful.
I feel like I may have to put this thing down once I try to remove the parasite from behind my head. I think it's not going to stay behind if I tell it to stay behind. So, let's go.
We are going to the helm. My friend and I are going to the helm.
Yeah, we're going to the helm, all right. But if you try to attack me, it's not going to end well for you. All right, you stay up here, brain dog. Let's see you later. I should have listened. Listen to what? Listen to that crazy dog brain? I don't. Oh, hey, it's found its own way down. Great, cool. That's a crazy creature, all right. That's fun. All right, well, we have a new temporary companion, if nothing else. We got some books over here.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Also, you stepped too close to the fire and catch on fire. You've lost one of your 8. Oh, God! You've lost 3 out of your 8 hit points. Great. All right, back to the healing pod over here, I guess, if it's still working. Maybe I'm just being judgmental based on the fact that it's a brain that sprouted very off-putting finger-like appendages and arms and legs and tendrils. Maybe it's just putting me off. We are still on the ship. That's right. We haven't crashed yet. Oh, this battle is still ongoing. Oh, boy. Oh, it's the person that was freed. Why are you attacking me? I was on the same ship as you. Maybe you're not attacking me.
Abomination. This is your end.
Whoa. Whoa, what?
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Our brains are connected.
My head. What is this? You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Well, that was a quick turnabout. I guess we'll introduce ourselves. My name's Mike, the half-elf. Who are you? Also, I like how I'm having this conversation while riding this damaged... I don't even know what we're on. While we're being attacked by dragons.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Why did you think I was a thrall? I don't know what a thrall is, so maybe I'll get some information this way.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted.
Speaking
Within
of...
days, we will be Gale, mind flayers.
Right. Speaking of, I do have this companion. Is that going to be an issue?
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
All right, you've made a strong first impression.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
Exterminate
As
the
for that
imps.
thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Ah, she referenced my companion. That's nice. So, imps are quite intimidating. Most of the time I see imps and they're not quite so demonic looking. All right, combat. Yeah, all right.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
We're adequate, all of us,
Now, to
and
the
you. Okay, we've
Cave machinery. I can make no sense of it.
heal there. So, we could use this.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react. The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Yeah, I mean, the option for a mercy killing isn't even here. Thunk, this says.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
I can't just leave him there. I might be able to determine the magic, which might help me out here.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
I'd prefer to release her if I can.
Hurry! Please!
The console right here, eh? I'm gonna touch the console.
The console appears dormant.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Inscribe the device with the glyphs that I sensed from the pod's warding ruins. That's right, you hum to
The
life.
console hums to life.
That's right.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
I would certainly like it to, yes. Place your hand on the console, yes. And I hope it doesn't envelop me.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite.
Very
Then
unpleasant.
discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
My authority, right? Use my illithid wisdom to open the pod with my sheer will.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Excellent. Catch her. Out or don't. Why do we even have teammates? They don't do anything.
At last. Thought I was done for.
Can you move and carry a sword? And she gets off the ground.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your
Oh!
mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gith with you.
The orc
You keep dangerous company.
or the brain? Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
All right, my name is Mike. I don't care if you know. I don't know if you care to know my name, but you are going to know it because my name is Mike.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Shadowheart, huh? Is that your DeviantArt username? You're rolling with it? What'd you just steal?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Oh, okay. You're distrusting of her, but you are willing to agree to her demands that we go to the helm.
The man isn't dead.
Ah, that guy again. Okay, so not that one.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Not much I can do about this one, it looks like.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
Several, it would seem, unfortunately.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Could try to release her, but I don't see a way to do that. Push this. I could try it again, try to release the
As
console.
you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
I see. Oh, she's a little insane. Oh, so we're not gonna rescue that one. You gonna have tendrils coming out of your mouth? Gonna be looking like that Cthulhu-looking creature? Yeah, it's a Cthulhu. It's
Kinchar. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Yes.
Preserve me. That cannot be our fate.
Let's see if we can't find a fourth party member before we head on out of here. Or maybe I should not be here.
It's already finished.
It's already done. Yeah, I might be done with here for now.
Brain in a jar.
I just put somebody's brain in my pocket. Very well. Wasn't sure I was gonna do that, but I did it. I done did it. Open the sphincter, thank you. So, not injured, don't need to use the healing pod right now.
Mind flayer horticulture.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Yeah, okay. Gross. I stepped on something that took away a point of health. I don't feel comfortable surrendering my free will to somebody I just met, but if you've got a good plan, you seem like the take charge kind of woman, so you seem to know what's going on more than I do. I'll follow your lead. What are we looking at here? Oh. Ooh. Yikes. Imps? Oh, the imps are rebelling? Maybe they're not with them. Yikes. Oh, the Kunari.
Control. Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Gale after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Is the panel right here? The transponder. There we go.
This creature can't activate the transponder.
Oops, wrong one.
I will ascend.
Here, we'll have you do it.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Get time to be killed by a dragon? Yikes. Still holding. Oh boy. Whoever activates the transponder dies. Oh jeez. This orc woman may not survive. I could have been the one heroically grabbing onto this throbbing tentacle. So we've teleported out of hell. Maybe we're on Earth or something. Hey honey, it's a shooting star. Make a wish. I wish you'd stop bothering me while I'm trying to read my manuscript. The war drones are not needed because this thing has already been defeated. So, how you doing? Not my. I knew I should have taken a class that had some kind of air attacks, some wind spells. Oh! I didn't die? Due to my own works, or is that somebody else's doing? Someone saved my life and left me here, maybe? What a splitting headache. I can't believe the parasite in my brain stopped me from,
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Right, self-preservation. Thank you for saving my life, tadpole behind my eyes. Was that you? I'm assuming it's you.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
I guess I don't know what happened to my teammates. Or my little brain dog. So we've got some wreckage here, some kind of organic wreckage. Blood, I'm assuming. Debris. Ooh, a wet clamshell. Yoink, apparently. Oh no, is Shadowheart unconscious? And not dead? Maybe? This thing that you said was so important. I could wake her or reach for the artifact. I'm gonna try to wake her up. Gonna be like Chrono Trigger where it punishes me for checking on the pendant
You're
before
alive.
the girl.
I'm alive. How is this possible?
I have no idea, but we made it. What happened to that orc and my little brain dog? Have you seen them?
True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What happened to our orc friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Well, she helped save our lives, so it's good enough for me. Do you know where we are? You seem relatively calm about everything that's transpired.
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
Fair.
First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Aren't you a healer? I mean, probably not the kind of healer that can remove the parasite in our brains. I'd better get moving then, farewell. So, you want to stay together as a team? You know I like having me some companions.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
No. Yeah, sure, I'm down for that. You seem amicable, even if you're keeping secrets.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me.
I imagine not
It
everyone
would have
would.
been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
I wouldn't wish that
Lead
fate
the
on...
way.
I wouldn't wish that kind of fate on my worst enemy. Yeah, that's not great. That's not the kind of way I'd want to go out. Ooh. Gross. Pulsating tentacles here. Neat. Neat and gross. Cool. Another mangled fisherman. I probably shouldn't be looting all of these dead fishermen. They don't really deserve it, but... Ooh, a perfumed letter from a lover, eh? I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so is staying here. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill. Damn. It's a real shame. You're gonna be leaving your lover waiting for quite a long time. Oh boy, fish! Ugh. Great, now my inventory stinks.
Something the matter?
What's the story with that odd little artifact you have? I don't think she's gonna tell me, but I'll inquire.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far? I think it's plumb crazy, but let's see what you gotta say.
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
The thing we were on board and then crashed.
Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
Mine are quite pointy. In terms of what you bring to the table and what skills you have, it's important to know that information.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
We have to rely on each other, easier if we knew each other as well.
Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
You're deflecting. Are you hiding? That's kind of accusatory. If you're not comfortable, I won't press you. We'll move on.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Oh, my robes look pretty cool when they're partially wet. See that? Like the... if I can get my robes wet again, it seemed like they were kind of on fire. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. I want that to be a permanent effect. Flames on my robes. Nice. Short rest. I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, I'm down to 3 points of health now. Took a little too much damage there. Oh, I should have healed before the fight began. Well, now we're fighting some intellect devourers. Bada bing, baby! Oh, damn!
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Yeah, I fight well the second time. I got my ass kicked the first time. The second time, I was the one who was kicking the asses. Metaphorically, of course. Those brains didn't seem to have any posteriors. Ooh, have I been up here? Can I go up here? Probably not. Could be something useful up here, though. Nope, just fire. I gotta be careful. I've accidentally walked into the fire several times so far. Hello, new area over here. Now, this map is kind of big. And another waypoint.
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
I see another teleporter point.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
I'm not gonna use that. Not sure if I want to go into this. Honestly, I probably want to get as far away from this alien tech as possible, but... dead goblins is what you see. I see.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
But not dead?
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
It's dying, very close to death. I could try to heal it, if I'd wanted to.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion?
No, I should be furious, shouldn't I? Yeah, this thing put things into my brain. I don't think I should be compassionate. Only in the sense that I should put it down quickly.
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
I could try to concentrate on its thoughts. I do have a fair amount of intelligence. We could try it. I don't think I should tangle with it.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
I could close those eyes forever. If I can, I should. That's the only kind of compassion I feel. A merciful killing. And a merciful looting.
Death is too good for it.
It's a shame a lot of this... Oh, hello. New person.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Astarion.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Why don't you kill it yourself? You look capable enough. You seem bipedal and able to walk around. You can step on things too, right?
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Well, I'm glad my companion isn't doing anything about this. I don't have a whole lot of strength, so why don't I quickly roll away with my dexterity if I could? I am gonna get killed here, aren't I?
Shh. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece.
Companion?
And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
Thanks for lampshading it.
him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not?
Melee attack, headbutt the elf. I'm not sure I have points spec'd into that. Yeah, I was on the ship. I'll agree to that. Yeah.
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
Yeah, they took me prisoner just like you. You let me go and I might tell you. You tell me and I might let you go. Well, you let me go and I might tell you. I see you are a worthy opponent.
Don't lie to me.
Highlight the
Mind
shield.
twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
If I can break free, sorcerer / melee attack, eh?
Ah, damn it!
Hey, I'm free.
I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be hostile towards you. You seem like you might be a welcome addition to the team. You got some skills. I might have done the same had the roles been reversed.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I don't know what Baldur's Gate is, but I'm apparently a Baldurian.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles.
What, you don't go into spaceships very often?
So, do you know anything about these worms?
Put them on a hook, they're good for fishing, yuck, yuck, yuck. Yeah, they're gonna turn us into mind flayers, is what I have been told.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Right, that's our current objective. Wait, control it? We need to get rid of it. Right? Wouldn't you say?
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Well, would you like to travel with me? Our odds are better together. Many hands make light work. Yada yada, etc., etc.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea.
For now, safety in
And
numbers.
you seem like a useful person to know.
I'll burn your hand again,
All
don't make me.
right. I accept. Lead on.
The pale elf. Yes, he is an elf and his complexion is pale. Correct. Take a long rest and fully heal the party. I did take some fire damage earlier, so let's do that. Manage members, advance relationships. Tell me about yourself, I suppose.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Leave! That's not me telling you to leave, that's me leaving. Oh, there's a chest over here. Did you set this up? Is this yours? Traveler's chest. Oh, it's a personal chest for me. Very well.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
That would be my preference, of course.
So, we're resting here. Turning in for the night.
Yeah, I took some fire damage earlier. It's no feather bed, but it will do, right?
I suppose. I'm not really sure what I expected, really.
Wasn't
This
it?
is all a little new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
Astarion was like, wait a second, wasn't it noon a few seconds ago? Wasn't the sun high in the sky and I was getting sunburned and now it's nighttime? What's up with this? What's going on? Well, give it a try. We'll need you fresh as a daisy by tomorrow.
I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through. To process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
I need time to process what just happened. You know, that part where you burned me after I held the dagger to your throat. Took a lot out of me. I'll sleep later.
Suit yourself. Sweet dreams.
Oh, hello. Looking nice. How you doing?
What were you two talking about?
Talking about you? Which one of us is gonna cut your throat in the sleep? You seem a little suspicious.
You and the pale fellow.
We were just discussing the next steps, which you did not seem to have much insight in that regard.
I see. I'd be careful with Astarion.
Why, you said that about the orc too. You don't seem to be trusting anyone, do you? If anyone has me concerned, it's you. Well, I wouldn't say that. She seems friendlier than this guy who held a dagger to my throat. We were just talking. You don't trust him?
Trust is a rare currency. Not sure I'd spend it on someone who drew a knife on me moments after I met them. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
I like how sensible you are. The sooner we find somebody to help us, the better. Although he did mention something about being able to control them. Might be worth looking into. He sounds like he might have more information than either of us do. I don't know why I wouldn't agree with what she just said. The sooner we find someone to help us, the better. Yes, let's find the healer.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Yep, take care. Rest easy. Full rest.
Calm night is a mercy, yet your eyes refuse to stay closed. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, geese, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull.
Force the tadpole out of my mind and think of a home instead. My beloved home, Baldur's Gate 2. I outsmarted the worm in my head.
Baldur's Gate feels almost like a dream. After everything that has happened to you.
My home, Novak.
Yet it is a dream of hope. You may be countless miles away, but it isn't an impossible journey. You will see those gates again. That promise sinks deep into your heart as your eyes drift shut.
Lovely. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, that pale one over there. Wait, do we not have anyone taking gate guard? Taking guard duty while we're sleeping? Apparently it didn't matter. Okay, back out here under the burned hellscape. Ah, yes. As soon as the day breaks, this place returns on fire. The smoldering ruins have returned. Get the high ground advantage. See if we can... Hurry, please. The goblins are on us.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the Druid?
Eaten by goblins!
Please, there's no time!
Yeah, we prefer to keep the goblins out there.
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
Let the rabid dog monsters in! We're not goblins, we're dwarves. We painted ourselves green. Oh, okay, so we're not opening the gate.
No!
Ah.
Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade!
Ah!
And suffer its sting.
Well, that was a dramatic... Okay, a lot of initiatives on the field, huh? You're welcome!
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Pretty sure I didn't kill my allies there. Good. Wait, this thing is just knocked out. This thing isn't even actually dead. It's got 1 hit point left. Someone used a non-lethal attack to finish it off. I could loot it. Let me examine it. It's knocked out. Still alive. I can attack it. I just finished it off. Yeah, I guess I didn't have to, but it was dangerous. I couldn't risk it coming back to life. The Emerald Grove.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the Druid too? Unbelievable!
Hi. Well, I can see he's very hot-headed right now. I'm not sure I even want to throw myself into this. Let me inquire. Those goblins did not seem to have any prisoners with them.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobbos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Ooh. Take a swing at the tiefling. I'm guessing that's the guy on the bottom. Or, oh no, that's a human. And the tiefling is the one with the red skin. Okay. Try to persuade them. Ah.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
He's very hot-headed right now. Not sure I want to chastise him, but he did try to open the gate.
Too little, too late. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
Let's try to avoid any more punching. We need to find a healer.
We are all of a singular mind that we need to find a healer. And away we go! Staying here was a bad idea, and off they run. Ramira, huh? Well, there they go. This guy is just knocked out. Yeah, that's Zevlar. He got knocked out, all right. Can I wake him up? How you doing, buddy?
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
So, yeah, he ran off.
True to form, and good riddance. This grove has troubles enough. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The Druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Yeah, I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer. Can you help me with what I'm doing?
Goblin got you. The Druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition.
All right.
If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other Druids in the Inner Grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside.
Inner Grove,
We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I don't think I want to recruit Nettie. I think if I try to recruit Nettie, he or she will tell me to go find the druid that's in the ruins because they won't be able to assist. They're too much of a coward or something. It's my guess. So this ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it? I'm not sure why I would want to, but I'm curious.
I've tried. Kagha, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I could be persuaded to assist, sure.
We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
Very well, I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
You'll find the Druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Very well. I might actually do that. I might go down into the ruins, the inner sanctum as you called it, and go talk to him. He's gonna go check on... Okay, we're getting a little waylaid, but someone's in a trap here. Hello, I'm investigating.
Zoro was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
Hey!
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your
Salutations!
skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Why should I help you? I guess this is the inner dialogue we're having. Why should I help you? Don't worry, I'll get them out of here one way or another. Deception. This creature is dangerous. Get out of here. Leave it to me. Aw, yeah.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
Wait, a blast? Let me go with you.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp? And also, is it the camp I just came from? Is it not that far away?
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
So I have
And
been
be
told.
careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Well, I have seen goblins.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
How about you say please and not be a jerk about it?
Never.
Never, huh? All right, see you later. Come back. Come back later. I gotta go and check. I gotta investigate something. There it is. Ah, there's the portal. Seems like a bad idea.
The sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I'ma touch it. And then I stuck my finger in there.
A hand? Anyone?
You're gonna pull me through. I don't know if I want to. Oh, my strength is not very good. I could try to attune myself to the sigil's magic and then bid it to quiet down, which seems to be I can slap the hand. High five! As far too dangerous. Leave him to his fate. I mean, I do have a good chance with the charisma and sorcerer thing right here, right? Yeah.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
And we'll just yank you through. All right. I'm not sure how you got stuck down there, but you're welcome.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
So, how you doing? You feeling all right?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Oh. I was, yes. Were you as well?
Then I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Yes. Go on. Yep, that is very accurate. Well described, my friend.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
Yes.
It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you?
Got one.
A doctor? Surgeon?
Fire mage.
Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Sorry, no.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Nope. I possess many gifts, but tadpole extraction is not one of them. I cannot cure our parasites. What if I just bluff my way to this? Oh yeah, give me a knife, I'll be able to remove it. Hold still. Stab, stab, shank, shank. No. I possess many gifts, but I can't do that.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. You're welcome to join me. I have one open slot, I believe.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect.
Yeah?
Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Oh, this Gale is kind of a charmer, isn't he? I've already got more charisma than I need, but stacking it on top of Gale's means that we'll be able to charm our way through anything. Yeah, Gale's not bad. Gale's pretty cool. All right, let's go grab this orc. Yeah, I was trying to not use the potions.
Do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
Who, me?
You know what?
Oh.
That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
I see. Got some strong opinions on romance here. Where is this person I left hanging? Over there, I think. Where is this orc we left suspended? Not too far away, I believe. Wait, is it? I have freed Lae'zel, apparently.
I'm enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
She was in this area, wasn't she? I'm pretty sure. No, wait, this is the entrance right there. That's right. So where the heck is she again? I'll go in the wrong direction then. Well, now I'm kind of frustrated that I didn't just free her to begin with. Seems like it would have saved me some trouble. Here we are. This is a little weird. So, we got a hover platform right here. I don't know where she went, but she left something behind. She left the hover platform behind. I cast magic missile at the hover platform. It's obviously a magical platform that is breaking the laws of physics. I guess she's not here anymore. She found a way to free herself, which, you know, seems in character for her, but still kind of a... Wow, I was gonna say it's kind of a dick thing to leave me behind, but I'm the one who left her behind, isn't it? All right, well, it doesn't matter because I found somebody who's much more amicable, much more of a compatriot than she would have ever been, I'm sure.
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot?
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
There you go, that's the spirit. Why worry about things that are out of our control? Like that orc, she might come by and stab me later for not freeing her as revenge, but you know what? If that happens, that happens. And there's nothing I can do about it. Hey! How are you all doing over here? I was just kind of talking to myself and, seems like, oh yeah, this is the guy that got shot, isn't it, in that cutscene. Maybe you'll be more responsive?
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
A fair response. You seem less bothered, though.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
You're pathetic. Now, you can hold off a horde of goblins from this position. Well, I say that, but you clearly just lost somebody. Kind of insensitive. Why not take your chances on the road, you know, without any protection or fortifications, where you could be ambushed?
We might have to. But I'd feel better if we at least knew how many are out there. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from that city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
All right. Well, as I was saying, I like my team so far. This roguish thief is probably, yeah, Astarion. He's made the least strongest impression on me. If I was going to open up a slot to somebody else, well, it depends on who we find. As a healer, if we find another healing mage, we'll probably have to replace Gale here. He seems cool, I like him, but tactically might need to replace him for a different healer or something. But if we find a different thief, maybe one that's a bit more feminine with defter hands, maybe she could take Astarion's place. I don't know, we'll have to see.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
I was just looking at it. Just looking at it.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
Well, are you selling people to help... Selling people? Are you selling things to help people survive?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Well, I need to survive. Oh god, that's a lot of stuff! Oh no! I've made a horrible mistake! I'm selling all of Shadowheart's keys. Oh no, I did it! I need to buy those back. It was a joke. It was a jest. I was joking. Do you have anything else?
Need anything else?
That's what I asked you! Goodbye. I'll talk to you later, I think. I think I see a tiefling. Is that what you are?
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Yes, if you yell louder, people like me will intervene. Yes, if I'm getting healed, I don't want to be interrupted by attacks. You should stay. A single blade could make a difference. They super believe me.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
You know, if you want to have your throats slit, I know a guy in my party who's a specialist at that.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get
I
to
mean,
the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
It's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
No one's allowed to leave. I will persuade you all to stay.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
You know what would be smarter is to stay. You should I'm failing this roll, aren't I? Stay! No? Okay. Was it this guy?
Look who's here.
It's... Hello? Man who's got horns so majestic.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Except I'm going to remove this guy's hands by taking him and removing him from your group and adding them to my party, right? Wyll, you're a potential party member, I believe.
Go on. Give me your best shot.
He runs the kid through.
Bad. Again.
I'll give you one last chance. Oh, you're dead. Stop killing me! Dying sucks.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
I can say it's good advice, child. You do well to listen, but I'm not necessarily sure he would approve of me interjecting into his lesson. Yes, I'm praising him, but I'm also intruding. Excuse me, may I have a word?
Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours.
You got a parasite too?
The blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Were you? Another escapee? Thank the gods, I need all the friends I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Bored now, gonna read your mind.
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Who is that woman I saw in your thoughts? Tell me everything about her. Why was she naked?
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Then we should join forces. I will help you cast this devil back into hells. But you know what would help us do that, first and foremost, is getting rid of these parasites that we all have in our heads. So you help me do that, and then I might help you cast that devil back into the hells, sure.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Oh, we'll make room, don't worry. Take Astarion's place, he can go pound sand.
I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are.
The famous blade of frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Wyll.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Nice. I'll call you Wyll. You won't mind, will ya? I'm gonna do that a lot.
Any questions, children?
Oh, you're gonna hear nothing but puns from me. You're gonna regret being named Wyll. You're gonna curse your mother for doing that to you. Hello.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap.
No, you need to stay.
Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Everybody stay. I need a pile of bodies in front of me from which to cast magic spells.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
18 years. Stay here. I'm suddenly very invested in everyone staying in this town.
We should have left by now. Damnation. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
I disagree. You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help. Yes, absolutely.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Are you always this selfish? Ooh, just challenge his integrity. Also, there's every chance you'll die on the road.
Please, I can handle myself. It's others that are the issue. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice.
That means nothing to me.
Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
No, that doesn't sound right. Because I'm here, so I'm the greatest.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
I have apparently heard stories of Lorakan. Just now. I just now know of this person's existence.
I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Yeah, I don't really know any of those folks, and I only care about people that can remove the parasite that's behind my eye. Yes, I have a parasite. Why are you looking at me like that?
Where did I put... You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards.
They're called tieflings.
Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Well, very kind of you, thank you.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
A gnoll, eh? Thank you for the gruel! Shabby door. Open. Do not destroy.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Apparently not.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Let me just step in between you and them.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too? You, move!
I don't know who you are, but shooting somebody in a cage seems pretty embarrassing. Yeah, let's try a wisdom roll. I'm gonna read your thoughts. What's in your mind?
Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me.
Thank you for giving me ammunition to throw back at you. Your brother, Cannon, would disapprove.
Don't you dare!
I'm smug.
Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because if I save her life, then she owes me, and I like having people owe me things. Yeah, she's a prisoner. Her life isn't yours to take, in a cage.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, for some reason, Wyll didn't like that.
You thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
What, you wanted me to kill the person in the cage? That's embarrassing, Wyll. I might not keep you around for long either. I like to have only goody two-shoes in my party, apparently. Only people who like it when I do good things. And then when I eventually do a bad thing and they get mad at me, I get mad at them. It makes for interesting drama and conflict. Why do you have an excellent...
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And your birdies. And your dogs.
I can't help but notice you have a Metal Gear Solid style exclamation mark above your head, as if you've detected me sneaking. What's up, Gale?
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal.
Before I found you?
An establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
So the Yawning Portal isn't the portal I pulled you out of, it's a different... Is it like the name of a bar?
An inn in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
So what was the standoff about? What entities were involved?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
Tom, please continue.
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again.
You didn't
In
actually...
a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'll drink to that.
All right. Yeah, Gale's making a strong first impression. I like Gale. Gale seems pretty nice. So, I don't know, this person here doesn't seem to be too grateful.
What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Oh, so these are the goblins that were attacking the city, and apparently we captured one. As if I had anything to do with it. The city seems to have captured one, somehow, I don't know. What is this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Ma'am, I'd like to join your cult. Do you have any Bibles on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute blessed one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take.
Ooh.
Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
Hey, if they can work miracles, I might take them up on that. Nice story, but I'd certainly like to meet her if it's possible. I would be interested.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Yeah, I promise I will help you get out of there. I might not actually live up to my word here, but I'll do it. Maybe I won't.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
No, because they're dead. We've killed them already. Oh, you have a different tribe.
You're gonna be sorry. Every last one of you.
Yep, they'll definitely be sorry. Can I just walk off and die right here? Probably. I don't think I want to, but I might be able to. Ooh. Hello, what's this over here? Some kind of giant bird god? Screw that cult, I want to see this cult. That's cool. The bird statue looks at you with disapproving eyes. It can see into your soul, and it sees that it is petty and pathetic. The bird statue has seen your browser history and doesn't approve of your kink. Ooh, I want to go this way, but I don't want to pass behind the hindquarters of these animals. They're gonna buck and kick me in the head.
That might be worth a look.
It can't keep its eyes off me.
What? Insight failed? What were you saying about being romantically involved with the bull? Hello, small child. Are you lost?
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Turn around to see what he's looking at. I don't think he might be a pickpocket. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he says he's fine. Anything on your mind? He's grunting.
Still staring right past you.
Nope. You ain't gonna get me. Whatever you're looking at, I ain't falling for it. What's it? Oh, I found a grenade. A trap disarm toolkit. Okay.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something.
It's a knife, shink. Oh.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
A lucky ring, you say?
Call it. Heads or tails.
Oh, it's a coin. I see. Just pocket the ring. What a dick thing to do. I call tails, because no one expects you to call tails.
Tails it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
You know, if there was magic in that ring, I would have felt it. I'm something of a sorcerer, you see.
Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick.
Very sad story.
I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have.
Okay, I'll take your ring. What do you have to trade? Ring of infinite wishes with nonsensical ruins. You know, I might be able to use one of these. You know, if you give me the ring of being really invisible, I'll be able to sell it to somebody else who is more gullible than I.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Oh, yep, so it was a scam. Observe her silently, maybe those are crocodile tears. I mean, I'm guessing they are. I knew it, they were crocodile tears.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Wow, even taught herself to cry on command. Very impressive. Lunge at her, real tears or not, she tried to rob you. Relax, I won't get angry. There's no point in getting angry. You only get angry about things you can control, and I can't control pickpockets existing.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Yep, and away they run. So, about that.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner is a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
You can at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
That's fine. I'm not gonna waste my time chastising you or trying to blackmail you, whatever.
Please,
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back!
What is this?
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Angry bear, man. Ooh. So, the tieflings are quarreling with the bear people, the druids of the forest, maybe?
All the damn rituals you damn it! We could have taken those guards.
So, hey, about what just happened down there.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Kagha to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh.
Arrgh. So, why are the druids holding your daughter? If I have more information, I might be able to resolve this.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Well, it probably wasn't.
Horrifying. We should check on the girl.
Probably wasn't right for her to try and steal the idol, but you should have tried parenting her. Thieves deserve to be punished. Maybe I can talk to the druids. They might be overreacting.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
I feel like I'm getting sidetracked from the whole getting the parasite out of my head thing,
She
but...
must be terrified.
Hello, Magran the bear. High five.
Come, Magran. Give him a chance. You, get back.
If it weren't for me to be overrun by goblins, I go where I please. They don't seem to be responding well to people being arrogant in their face. I'm not looking for trouble. Can you please let me by? I need to speak to your healer.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand.
Whispering? What are you whispering?
You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead.
Oh. You heard that I was coming, and you rolled out the red carpet. The carpet that's soaked in blood. That's kind of you. Thank you. Can I... Oh, they got some spells going on down here. They're doing druid stuff. That makes sense. So, hey, you seem pretty smart.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Hey, that rhymed.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
Obey our laws, or face the claws. That's what you should have said. That would have rhymed. Yep. Yep, that's a bear. I'm writing it down. Yep, that is indeed a bear. A lot of bear people out here, huh? Hello.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
I could answer some questions for you, sure.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Nice. See, I'm smart. I'm super smart. Give an exact description, because I have the ability to do that. Hooray!
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
They had a dragon? There was no dragon. I didn't see no dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
No, they died. Wait, no. I was concentrating on not dying, so I can't confirm or deny what they did. I was trying to kill them, you know.
Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Well, to be fair, Maglabiet's a pretty bad name for a god, so I'd probably stop working on that basis as well. Goblin superstition is not worth the ink and parchment.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
What brought you to the wilds in the first place? Yes, why are you here?
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Everybody's getting captured. I just need to find a healer who hasn't been captured. Be careful out there. Goblins will kill you.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue? Huh? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
It's always a good fallback.
Till we meet again.
Take care. Also, who's your bear friend here? Bear noises. Oh, fair enough. Bear makes bear noises. Let's not get too close over here. They might not like me interfering with their... Is that the idol? The idol of Sylvanus. You just walk right up there and grab it. I'm sure they'll love that. You got a sleepy bear over here named Tuffet. Do I want to wake him? Nah. I'll observe him. I have animal handling, so I can carefully nudge the bear's flank. Just poke a sleeping bear. What could possibly go wrong? Guess who's getting mauled? Yeah, that was... I should be lucky I'm living with my face intact. So, as it turns out, not good with animals. Not super good with animals. We'll try again on the... We'll start with something smaller. How about the pig here? A tusked pig. Nope, can't talk to pigs, apparently. Hello.
Speak.
I think I saw you talking to that bird. What's up with that?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I lied, actually. I didn't see you talking to a bird. By the way, I helped defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. You should trust me. I'm super trustworthy.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren.
Oh.
More follow Kagha every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
So you didn't want to be caught talking with me, I see. Sounds like she might need to be stopped. How would we go about doing that? Help me conspire against Kagha.
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him.
Oh.
If not, I fear for my people.
It was a messenger parrot, I see. Shouldn't the ritual that's being performed protect the grove? Do you not believe in the ritual? Are you not religious? Are you an atheistic druid? I won't tell.
The ritual is Kagha's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
Okay, thank you for the information. I'm leaving now. Bye. So, gotta stop getting sidetracked. Gotta try and find a healer. So through this gate might be where the healer is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a big ass wolf. And a snake.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Hello, I'm a stranger. What is the girl's actual I don't know if they're gonna appreciate me interjecting immediately. I gotta try and ease up to it if I can. One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me, so here I am. Hello.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
How do I resolve this situation? Or how do I at least try to impose my will upon it? Nice mind you got there. Mind if I read it like an open book?
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
You've proven your authority. Now prove your mercy. You have that as well. That's what makes a good first druid a great one, like Halsin might be.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
I'm allergic to snakes.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
So you're a snake talker, are you?
Oh no. I hate wolves.
Oh.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
So...
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things.
Ridiculous.
Oh, she had a frightened spell cast on her because she saw the wolf.
A devil child. One who tried to...
They're still arguing about that. So, hey, you guys got something to say? What's up? Hey, oh, bye. What's up? Gale.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Right. Unless she was actually aware that she was doing some pretty evil stuff. It could have been innocent. She might have just seen a toy and wanted to play with it, not realizing it was an idol. I don't know. I'm not here to pass judgment. About that woman, I don't know what to make of her. She might be seeking power for power's sake, might be a glory hound, but also maybe she might feel the responsibilities of the world bearing down upon her and she wants to be a competent leader for the people. I don't know. I do think that putting a child on display like that was monstrous, and I am glad that they intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Indeed. Now, Shadowheart, can't help but notice you're terrified of wolves. What's up?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
Why?
It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. In case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you.
I can read your mind.
It's just something I have to live with.
You say it's not connected to the tadpoles and it may very well predate them. Does it hurt badly?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Tell me about your fear of wolves. Now's probably not the time for it. Well, maybe when we're back at camp. Maybe when we're at camp. Or maybe not. Maybe you're not gonna feel like talking about that at camp. So, Kagha, is that you?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
I will reserve judgment.
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Jeez. Wyll, come on. He doesn't speak for me. You are protecting your own, and sometimes cruelty is required. I understand that. The world isn't black and white. Sometimes there's shades of gray. Honestly, no.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
You do what you think you have to do. It's none of my concern.
So you say. Yet the child walks free.
Haha, fair enough.
You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
You're not giving me a timed mission, are you? The refugees aren't really my concern. It seems I should speak to Zevlor and maybe start chaperoning some folks away from your precious garden.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay, you want people out of your grove. I think I understand where you're coming from here. And a giant dire wolf. Named Silver. It's a big wolf. Try to get closer. You know, the bear didn't like me. I don't think the wolf will either. I think I've learned my lesson. The Druid's chambers. Yes, this must be Nettie. Hello. I may have netted myself a healer.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
I will offer to help. No, wait. If I offer to help, that might interrupt her. I will wait patiently.
This may be Catherine's. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie. Would that be you? You're healing. Looks like I came to the right person. I need you to heal me. See, I got this rash.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you.
If you prescribe
You
it.
seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
I stayed up too late playing video games last night. Also, I got a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Oh, you know about them. Do you know how to get rid of them? What other kinds are there? It's like a frog hopped in my eye. It's so sassy. Can you assist, please?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
We need to be quick. This way.
This way. I followed you. 2 inches away from me. Hello.
Let's go. The workshop's this way.
You lead, I'll follow. Okay, so yes, Nettie. Hello, Nettie. Let's get this done. Let's actually make some progress.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? How dare you ask me that question? Stab, stab, stab.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
So, what, you want me to take that plant and stab folks with it? Is it a weapon?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
strange besides the parasite behind my head? I don't know if I want to be revealing my secrets to this person I just met, but you know what they say, you gotta confide everything to your doctor, tell nothing to the police, and tell everything to your doctor. Yep, I can merge my mind with anyone else that's got a parasite.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Alien abduction. I was kidnapped and infected.
You've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead.
I can transform like a werewolf?
But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
But it won't work on me, I'm not a wyvern. I thought you could cure me, you were waving around that thorny branch, what was that all about?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out.
Oh, so you were...
I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Yeah, go ahead, give me some poison, I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here.
I might be using this on my enemy.
I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on.
What?
Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
I guess I'm just stronger than the leech. What can I say? I'm amazing. So you say we should be changing? I haven't seen any transformations in progress. What should I be changing into?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records.
Well, how do you know?
It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them.
It might.
Not yet, anyhow.
Oh, yeah. So you think it's only a matter of time until I turn into a giant mind flayer monster?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Oh, okay. Do you think he's still alive? If he hasn't come back, he might be dead or injured.
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds like I should be finding Halsin then.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back.
So you
Good
said.
luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Yeah, I had my fingers crossed.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
People up ahead.
Oh, hello.
Something's wrong.
Dead body? Ooh. Hello. There we go. You didn't think a sorcerer could make that jump? Wow, that's a lot of blood I just lost from that jump, huh? So, hey, how's it going?
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
Oh, he's not dead.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
What happened to your friend here?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
I don't
Wait.
know what that is.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
He got a parasite! Let's go eye-to-eye combat. Let's do it.
Lines intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them.
Don't give me your responsibilities.
He's a true soul.
Mind him.
He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
No. I have no idea what's going on right here. You're mistaken. I'm no true soul. I don't even know what that is.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
No, we don't have to do combat. We can talk. Okay, well. So I guess you... Yes, you can cast Sacred Flame on this person. There we go. That's one dead. So, we killed these two folks. I'm not sure what their deal was. I guess the third one is that we had three dead people here. Not sure what their deal was, but they're dead now, so their lives don't matter, I guess. You guys gonna come down or what? You enjoy being up there covered in acid that they threw at you? Whatever. I'm gonna loot their bodies.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Is there not an earwig in his brain?
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Well, I could try and eat the tadpole that's in his body. I will use my wisdom to resist it. You can't control me, parasite. Wait, I take it back. Apparently you can.
No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
So what am I doing now? Or I guess... Oh! I mean, he was already dead. I didn't do anything. Oh! I got a new parasite friend. Am I gonna add that one to my brain? No, I just put it in my pocket. Honestly, I thought the parasite inside of my brain was gonna control me and make me add a friend.
Cannibalism, yay.
Hit cannibalism. It's eating a guy time. Hello, guy. Edwin. Oh, there you are. There's that smoldering corpse of Brianna. Thanks to the mace and the leather armor, I guess. All right, so I'm not sure what that encounter was all about, but that's just more loot for me, I suppose. How you guys doing? Now you're doing fine. Yeah, they'll catch up, I'm sure. Dead tiefling. With eggs! He's got eggs! By the way, how is my team doing? We took a lot of damage, didn't we? During that fight? Oh, hell yes we did. We are barely holding on. You know, I should probably rest. Hopefully, it's not a hard time limit of 7 days, because I feel like I might be doing a lot of resting. So, let's, that's Astarion, hey.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
I do not appreciate your snark, man who held a knife to my throat. There's Wyll. You are not healed yet. What's up? I guess you haven't turned in for the night. How did you come to be a Blade of the Frontiers? Were you born into it?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Goblins are pitiful vermin and easy to kill, right? Right? Please tell me I'm right.
Tell that to the boy shivering over his mother's ravaged corpse. It makes me angry to think about it still. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. and so I heeded.
A noble cause that I seem to have taken you away from so you can join me in what I'm doing. How great could you be? I've never heard of you.
I shouldn't be surprised. You are a great talent. When darkness falls, you make your own light. The helpless, though, they need the light of others. They're the ones who seek out the blade.
Is that a wristwatch? You have fun chilling out here. Hey, Gale, how's it going?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Truthfully, I don't know the difference between a warlock and a sorcerer and a wizard. I just don't know. Tell me about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine.
Oh, yeah?
If the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry.
Oh.
There.
Is it good poetry? Do you have any stories about your adventures as an archmage, which you apparently were, or are?
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Okay, I'm gonna read your mind. Try and stop me. You stopped me handily.
I have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me.
Apparently.
Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Fair enough, fair enough. It's fun though, it's fun. It's fun to push people's boundaries. Yo, Shart, where you at? Shadowfart, where'd you go? Probably not gonna answer me if I call you Shadowfart.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Are those your pajamas? There's a very sharp piece of metal right near your belly button. I can't imagine that's comfortable to sleep in. So, what will you do if we remove the tadpoles in our brains?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Oh, okay. Where would you go? You wouldn't want to travel with me?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Hey, you're from Baldur's Gate? I think I'm from Baldur's Gate. I think that's my backstory. It seems personal to you, like a lot of things are, and I think you'll respect it if I don't pry.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
So, what's your estimation of me? How happy are you to travel with me, and what do you think of all the people I've been killing?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Didn't say good or bad, you just said I was different and unique, which can kind of be perceived as a slight, but it's okay. Good night. Okay, where do I go to rest? The campfire? Good night, going to bed now. Well, I found plenty of cheese and potatoes or whatever. Eat this egg. Have a whole watermelon.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit.
You were gonna bite me.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
First you...
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
Really?
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
So, first you hold a dagger to my throat, and if that's not enough, you try to suck my blood and bite my throat in the middle of the night? Let this be a lesson to everyone. Make a better first impression. And we all slept soundly. The end.
Elegant bearing, saucy voice. I should have seen it. The signs were all there.
He wasn't the worst company, bloodlust aside. Part of me will miss him.
Need I remind you that he tried to open one of our necks like a Therian Red?
Twice!
Easy. The danger's past. Let's just be more careful about which strays we bring home. All right?
Yeah. I don't know. He was kind of fun. I'm gonna regret not having him around, I think.
It doesn't matter. Astarion's dead. For good, this time. We're safe as we can be.
All right. Well, where did we bury the body? Did he have any good loot on him? There's his body. I found it. A lot of blood. Thirsty for your own blood, Astarion? Marvelous. Nice Speedo. You were in a Speedo for underpants, eh? All right, cool. All right, we all refreshed and ready to go, team? Excellent. Let's head on out. Mind the dead body as you're leaving. Don't want to trip on it. Leave it there as a warning. All right. Well, that was an eventful evening. Day 3 began. Or is it day 4? I can't keep track. All right, we're going the right way. This is the right way. Oh, we made it to the...
Well, boys. Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Don't bother running. My archer's got decent aim and plenty of arrows.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Look, I'm not here to cause trouble. Let me pass and I'll be gone in no time. I'm just here to find a doctor.
Ugh. Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat.
Yep.
Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
I always do. Unlike you, who needs to blow theirs.
So apparently we're making an encampment right here outside of this goblin post, I guess. So should be grateful they didn't try to kill me either. Hello, can I talk to the goblin tracker? If I try, will they attack me? Probably.
Very well.
2 giant orcs over here. 3. Oh. Yikes.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this?
Well...
Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
I like this guy, he's pretty fun. Let's just have a little conversation. You're quite eloquent for an ogre. You elucidate your words quite marvelously.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand.
Ooh.
And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
Well, I probably shouldn't have walked directly towards the 3 giant lumbering ogres, because now I have to deal with this. I can admit that I bear no such brand, but I can try to deceive them, and so I shall. I am one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. Believe it. They believed it because they're suckers.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
So, I noticed that you don't wear a brand over your eye like some of the goblins. What's up with that?
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow 2 masters only. Gluttony and greed.
I see.
The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
All right, forget the goblins. You should be fighting for me. Am I charismatic enough to pull this off? Absolutely not. But am I gonna try? Absolutely.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I offer you Astarion's freshly killed corpse. He will sate you as no other rogue will. Ooh, they might not agree. Success!
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name.
Marvelous!
Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed.
Excellent.
Ogre kill everyone around.
Excellent. I now have ogre companions, you know? I thought maybe coming over here could have been a mistake, but it turns out to have been in my favor all along. Goodbye.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
All right. Well, now I've got the war horn. Ooh, I can hide. Not sure what I'm hiding from, but I am hiding here. You guys all hiding too? Yeah, they're all hiding too. We're hiding here. We're scouting out.
We'll need a cover story.
It's fine. It's fine. They don't see us. All right, we'll just go around them. Possibly. Maybe we could find a way around them, perhaps. Ow! Ow! Okay, so there's... I found landmines. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just open up the menu and eat a healing potion. There you go. If I took any damage, it's gone now. Do I have no other choice? Do I have to start a fight with the goblins? I'm trying to go around it, but it seems like there's a lot of difficulty in doing that. Why are you sneaking around? Did someone see me? I don't know. Oh wait, they spotted me and they're asking me what's going on. Oh, hey, how's it going? I thought you were gonna be hostile.
Tribe?
Tribe!
Tribe!
Tribe. Tribe. Okay, so it turns out they weren't hostile and I was hiding from people that weren't even my enemy. Good, good. I'm an idiot. I am stupid. Very well. What am I still thinking to right now? What's going on? Parasite, what are you doing to me? Knock it off. Now's not the time.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile.
And a vampire with a stake lodged in his chest. You already killed that one.
Eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
I don't know who you are. You hear that too, guys? Yes, use the Rubik Cube on them. Fight them. I guess. That's pretty cool.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
Oh.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
You say that. You know, I wasn't really inquiring about that device you were holding, but I feel like maybe you should explain some things. Like, do you know what that voice was?
I think that was the Absolute speaking to us. But we managed to shield ourselves. We should keep moving.
Wait, the artifact stopped the voice. Did you know it could do that? What else can it do? What is it?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost.
I suppose as long as it's protecting us. There must be more to it. But I'm gonna guess you're not gonna confide in me and you're gonna be upset if I push on this.
I am a servant of Shah. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. I need to bring that artifact back there. No matter what.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
Okay, voluntary amnesia. Interesting. I might be upset at this betrayal of trust, but you didn't try to stab me or suck my blood out through my neck while I was sleeping, so the bar for confidence and confiding in people is kind of low at this point. Thank you for sharing.
No need to thank me. This is out of pure necessity. Pure desperation, in fact.
Okay. Goodbye. I need not inquire further. I'm just grateful that it worked. Discover the artifact secrets. Hold on, I got a quest. I gotta start cracking that thing open. Give it to me. I got a big old rock and smash it. Which way was I going? Also, where's the rest of our team? Are they still up there on the cliffside? Oh no, how far back are they? They're not following. They're not here. Also, can I even go this way? I can go the mountain pass. Do not advance that way. Also, the area you're gonna enter will kill you. All right, so we're not going that way. Got it. So, Gale, everybody, you gonna come down here or what? Maybe if I go through a loading zone, they'll join me. Just walking around, going in this area now. Barricade. This is some destroyed ruins of some kind. Temple, a lot of statues or something. Ow.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
And this guy's chasing a chicken around. You guys, Gale, Wyll, why haven't you caught up?
A stranger in a fair camp.
That's me, I'm a stranger. Hey, I recognize you, I think.
Great blood, with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid. Draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
He says rhyming words, huzzah! He's just making stuff up, obviously, because they don't understand what these big words are. Boo! Get off the stage! I'll stay silent and give him my attention. I'm not sure if I want to disrupt the performance.
You! Move off!
Okay.
Do what she says. Now. Now, where was I?
Wait a tick. That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin.
I don't think we can pick this back up.
Contemptuous, draw Ragslin.
You broke it.
I broke him.
Wait. Draw Ragslin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now look what you've done.
I didn't even get involved. I was just watching.
Of course.
Well, maybe I'll be able to rescue this weirdo. Oh no. Yeah, all right. And now he's getting chased back to his cage. All right. I might end up having to fight all these folks. There's a lot of them, though. Yep, there's a lot of them. Probably don't want to. If I can avoid fighting them, I probably should try to avoid it. Maybe I can free them without, you know, all the combat. Yeah, Gale and Wyll have decided not to follow us, apparently, which is unfortunate. They lack the strength to make the jump, huh? So they're all the way back there, huh? If I start a campsite, will they join me? I can hope. Bring Gale from behind the rock. He got stuck. Hey.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Yeah, we could have spent more time together if you hadn't gotten stuck on that rock. So, what is this condition that you have?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Oh, is that what you were doing? Stuck in the portal? The infirmity I have is shingles, which is why I couldn't jump across the chasm to catch up with you.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
All right, if I find some spider webs, I'll give them to you. I've never heard of this condition so far. Are you sure you're not just fishing for loot, little loot goblin? Don't worry, we'd be two of the same kind if you were.
Please. I've better things to do with my time than hoodwink gullible adventurers out of their trinkets. I know that what I ask may seem unreasonable, but I promise I only make such a request because it is so incredibly important. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
I'll do my best to get you the spider webs you need.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Oh? In what way? Do I have a magical artifact? Chimera's locket! No, it was giving me the dancing light ability. I never actually used it and I don't know what it does. Here you go, have fun with that. Yeah.
Thank you.
And then he absorbed the magic out of it. Thanks for destroying my magical amulet. You're welcome, I guess.
That hit the spot. I could feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Your gratitude doesn't make up for what I lost. How are you going to compensate me? Nah, we'll be pleasant about this. I'm glad you're feeling better. Your condition sounds unpleasant.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter.
Ha ha!
Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
I hope we don't regret losing that artifact. It could have proven useful. I'm not saying you should compensate me, but we lost something that may have been valuable, and I gave it to you voluntarily, so... you know.
I myself am a much more powerful artifact in your arsenal. Rest assured of that.
Nice. Nice turnabout. Nice charm. Charisma on this guy rivals my own. And I'm glad Wyll made it as well.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
I hope so too. Did he eat the entire amulet or did he just suck the magic out of it? Do I get the amulet still? Like, can I sell the physical amulet? All right, back here in the Goblin camp, and no. they physically can't join. Shadowheart, can you believe this? Shadowheart, do you believe this? Do you believe this nonsense? We have to go back and pick up our companions because they couldn't jump far enough. It's silly. It's wasting my time. Oh my god, they're so far behind. They're even past the blighted village. You know what? Maybe they're just staying behind. Maybe they're just staying back there for now. It's fine. They can take care of themselves.
Oi, so much fun that those thieves almost got... Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the absolute's work.
Are you now? Mm-hmm.
State your business. Now.
Hostile.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I could try and engage them in a mind battle. Intimidation, deception. I'm not here to talk to a lowly guard. I'm more important and I've got better things to do.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Oh, beg pardon. You must be here to join the other true souls. Please, go right ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So why are you calling me a true soul? You know, I still have no idea what that is.
Well, because that's what you are, innit? One of them as hears our thoughts. And the voice of the Absolute.
Ah, yes, that's me then.
Like Priestess Gut and Boss Ragslin. Gods, we even got a drow now. The Absolute is gathering us all together. For something big, I reckon.
I reckon as well. All right, we are now here. We've overpowered the guards with our mind.
Luna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
You don't have to tell me twice, I'm already doing it.
Good. I wasn't intending to.
Yeah, just let me do what I do best, which is march forward and blindly stumble into traps and get everyone killed. And you do what you do best, keep secrets. So where's this doctor I'm looking for? Is this the jail cell? Maybe the performer's here too? A lot of blood. Hey, everybody.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Inside you. You're dead. You're dead.
What's going on here? Oh!
Not dead any around.
A person!
Get down there and stop complaining.
Oh! A dead person, apparently. He only took 3 points of damage. He should be fine, right? That's a lot of blood, actually. Nope, he's dead. Whoever that was is dead. Hope that wasn't the person I came here to look for. Hope that's not the doctor. Hello? They're doing a ritual right here. It's... Oh, are you resurrecting the parasite monster?
Corpse, speak, reveal truth to the Absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Hello.
The ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
We all doing some telecommunicating? I might be able to pull this off. Maybe, possibly. No guarantees, though. Let's see, I could study the corpse. Was this the mind flayer that tortured me? Maybe.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you.
I see.
Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Oh, that face.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp.
Well, maybe she should have gotten stuck.
Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
Would have been better if she got stuck behind that cliffside instead of Wyll and Gale. Let's do a ceremony!
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkok hank.
Oh, is it actually working now? Uh-oh.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
I could try to dig into Ragslin's mind and control the interrogation. Ah, yes. He's trying to control the corpse. I control him. I will puppeteer the puppeteer. Yes. I definitely did it.
Ragslin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
What were you doing in Faerun? You were in Faerun, right?
What were you doing in Faerun?
Ragslin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Get on the hunt. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
No, I don't. I proceed recklessly, as I always have. Why were the Geeth chasing that ship?
Why were the Geeth chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Who killed you?
Who killed you?
Another vision consumes you. A memory seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Oh, come on!
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done!
Irritation eclipses his suspicions, and Ragslin's mind rests.
Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
There's a lot going on here. I'm kind of out of the loop. I don't even know what a drow is, and now I'm working for the drow, I guess, or Minthara. Yeah, I'll do it.
Praise the Absolute.
Praise him. Yep, praise the Absolute. You got it.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
Maybe don't say that out loud.
We've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
We have lots of problems. We have many problems. Also, Gale and Wyll aren't here. They got stuck. Okay. Why am I covered in blue stuff? Ah, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's no big deal. I just want to find the doctor. That's what my goal is. Where, oh, where could the people be? Over here? Hey, I found Volo. And Volo's friend. Hey.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
Do you have plans for the pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I get hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I hate to see such a lovely creature in a cage. Birds like that should go free. She's not gonna buy this.
Then catch one on your own.
He looks weak, perhaps even sickly. He'll probably die soon. And if he dies of disease, you won't even want to eat him. That's right, I rolled a 22 on a die that only has 20 sides. I'm just that good.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out.
Yep, I'll definitely bring him back. Possibly, probably not, maybe. We'll have to see.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
Speaking of precarious, be careful as you're leaving that bone cell. There's some spikes protruding at eye level.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
I'll find you, or you'll find me. We'll find each other some way or another, don't worry.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
And I can't wait to pick yours with my parasite. Oh no, wait, that was poison! Oh, and away he runs. Well, I definitely wasn't involved with that. Nope. I didn't do anything there. He just disappeared. Must have been a ghost. Never was a person there all along. Nope, not you were hallucinating. Oh, yeah, I think I found him.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
That's not the doctor, I think.
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Man, I gotta rest a lot, huh? Why are you torturing him? Just for fun, or does he have information you want? What's going on?
The git snuck in here with his mates, looking for some forgotten thing. Said they ran to some kind of grove. He doesn't want to tell us where it is, but he can't resist forever.
I am taking over. Your sloppy handiwork is going to kill the prisoner too quickly.
What? Think you could do better? Go on then, have at it.
I don't put on a show for amateurs. Get out of here.
What? You shy or something? Fine. Muck it up, and the drow will have your head. Come on, Grush. There might still be a slurp of ale to be had. I want to watch that weird priest.
And away they go.
Sounded like he was beating something up.
Weird priest?
Yeah, beating it good.
Weird priest, you say? I'll follow up on that in a second. Hello.
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
I'm looking for a druid, name of Halsin. You know what? I'm gonna pick the lock. Wait, no. If I do that, they might see me doing that. I'll ask first. Do you know where Halsin is?
Halsin? I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive.
Okay, I could ask other questions, but yeah, I'm not gonna leave you here. I'll get you out.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Not only do I not pick the lock, I break the lock and it can never be freed.
You struggle with the set of lockpicks until they are bent entirely out of shape. But the lock won't budge.
Maybe I can try again. Maybe I can fail again. Use an inspiration and do it a third time is the charm. Hey, it was. Congrats, you're freed.
The lock clicks and opens.
Be tortured no more, fool.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
All right, get on out of here. And away he flees. Yay, freedom. Woo, oh, nice jump. Very impressive. Hey, a trumpet. Don't mind if I do. Nom. Okay, where is this doctor? If I can find the doctor, I would call it a good day. We learned that Halsin transformed into a bear during the chaos of the expedition. He might still be... They just recently captured an animal. That's right. Maybe the animal they captured was the bear. Hey, here you guys caught a beast, right? Over here? Is this the right area? Yeah.
Seen this mess? Flaming Fist Thuggo took a chunk out me arm last raid out.
You're lucky to be alive. The Baldurian militia are fierce warriors.
Fiercest thing about 'em was the wailing, till we put an end to it.
Oh.
Ain't none can stand against us now. Not with the Absolute in our corner.
So if I kill your Absolute, your confidence would be shattered. Good to know. I'm going in here.
smell.
So now we're in the warg pens. I'm looking for a bear in the warg pens. Is there a bear in here? How about over here?
See? It squealed!
I think I found it.
Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
You know, some sharper stones might cut through all that fur. I want this bear's help if the bear is who I think he is. I don't know if appealing to their sensibilities will work, though, telling them to let him go. What y'all doing over here? Having some fun?
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal.
I see.
Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
I think you should leave him alone. What you're doing is not nice.
What here? Get lost if you can't stand a bit of roughhousing.
I could also throw a rock at the bear, or I could attack the goblins. No one else needs to know about this, right? I will leave the bear to the goblins' mercy. Never mind. You know, it's gonna come back later and free you after I cast a ward spell or something, but okay, looks like we're fighting everybody in here. The bear on my side, hopefully. No, the bear is not. The bear is just an angry bear that is my enemy. Shadowheart, heal the bear. Even though it keeps on attacking you because it's a dick. Shield the bear. Now back away from the bear. Damn it! Stupid bear.
Won't last much longer.
Call in Lump's Warhorn. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I did it. Can't take it back now. It's been done. Hey everybody, how you doing? Don't mind me. Just gonna go over here to get a better vantage point. Waiting this out. Just gonna wait this out. There we go. All the goblins are dead in the area, I think, and now they're all gonna beat up on the bear. Can I dismiss you all? Everyone.
Once a living bear is now a dead elf. You fear the worst. Could this be the Archdruid of the Emerald Grove?
Looks like it.
Halsin, I assume. He won't be helping anyone now.
If there's any hope of finding a cure, it's not here. Not any longer.
Great! I'm glad he went crazy and refused to calm down and treated me like his enemy, and I had to summon a bunch of orcs who ended up killing him. You know, we have the Revivify spell, right? We can just bring him back? Possibly? Ow. And... of course. All right, well, I guess that's it for now. I wanted to talk to Halsin, but I guess Halsin is dead. Maybe I'll load from an earlier save, or maybe I'll just continue along and see what happens when everything is completely fucked. Maybe that'll be an interesting way to see how the story progresses, because, I mean, I gotta live with the consequences of my actions, right? The bear went crazy because of something I must have said or did. And, what do I do if that's the case? What an interesting conundrum I find myself in. Do I have to assist the goblins in attacking the grove now if I want any sort of healing whatsoever? What if I don't do that? What if I make enemies of them all? Is there gonna be any chance of hope for me to remove the parasite from my head? I do not know. I do not know. So the goblin priestess. Is this the goblin priestess? Yeah, maybe she can help me.
My teaching.
Maybe she can give me some assistance and she won't require me to attack the grove.
Obey Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she?
You got some on your teeth, like that.
Needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
You're not gonna give me an Indian burn, are you? You twist my wrist, you make the skin burn. What purpose would this mark serve? It has one, yes?
Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too.
But I'm...
You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Well, I didn't consent to this just yet, but I'll do it, sure. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Gotta do everything once, so let's go ahead and get branded. Shadowheart disapproves? Well, Shadowheart, something's gotta happen.
Hold still.
I'm the one who's getting branded. I don't know what you're complaining about. This is gonna suck. Ah!
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She, too, carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man. One of the chosen.
One of the three?
The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
I saw a vision! I wonder if I can peer deeper into your mind. I wonder if you'll approve of that, because I'm doing it!
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
I was peering into your mind and I saw this dark interaction with a shadowy figure that you had. Yeah, well, I looked into your mind and I looked at all the porn you were watching. I gotta say, you're one sick freak. Well, why don't we stop peering into each other's minds? Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we should respect each other's privacy. Do you think you can fix whatever is causing those shadows, which seem to be a problem, apparently?
With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
So I don't think they have, yeah, I guess they do have they have parasites in their brain. These true souls are just people what got parasites in them, I think. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess I'm not going in there. She locked me out. Oh, the door's unlocked, okay.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
I'm here. What you want?
Ready to clear your head?
Yeah, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I'm ready. My head's been clear for quite a long time. Nothing up in there.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Well, that might be a problem. Hey, Shadowheart.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Why don't you take 5? I'll see you back at camp.
A shame. I thought we were doing well together. Perhaps I'll see you at camp. Farewell.
Yes, I'll be back soon. So that's all right. I don't need to dismiss the other two because technically they're still with me, but they're not with me.
Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
I'm half elf, so I drink the potion. Is my half elf race making me immune to that? That's gonna put me to sleep. Are you trying to trick me?
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help.
Well, I will use my half-elf special ability of drinking potions to drink the potion. Everyone knows half-elves are immune to sleepy time potions. It's well documented. Killed half my companions, might well take myself out.
This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though. I'll tear you to shreds.
No, why are you fighting me? Come on now. Oh, I only had 1 point of health. I was really depending on you to help me out here. You son of a bitch. So she was gonna kill me in my sleep, but she had to kill me in my awake. I get it. Hey, Shadowheart, can you come back? Gale, Wyll, Hag. Tickle, 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 tickle. Okay, I gotta control somebody else now. How do I swap party members? Wyll, there we are. So here they are, still trying to figure out how to jump down. Okay, I think it's time to get out of here. So now that all of this has died down, let's take inventory of what we can do right now, what we're about to do. Yeah, let's figure things out. All right, ask the goblin priestess for help. No success. Being a goblin proved to be fatal for her. So the only real lead I still have is to look through Halsin's notes. Maybe his research can help, or maybe I'm just gonna have the parasite in my head forever and there's nothing I can do. So hey, before we go out there and probably fight every single goblin, why don't we all have a nice extended, rest? Why don't we rest up? Yeah, we'll definitely do that right now. Hey, look who's here at camp. It's the guy we saved, Volo.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
The pleasure's mine.
I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
Still here inside the Goblin headquarters, huh? I bet you're so thrilled about that. What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The Druid Halsin had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I think I looted that already. Yeah, I found one of them.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
No, I put it in my pocket. And not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've also killed one.
That can't be.
It can and is. I killed a mind flayer in its lair aboard a nautiloid.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
Sorry, I'm fascinated by your facial hair. It's very nice, very exquisite. How do you take care of it so? A mind flayer infected me with a parasite. It's squirming around in my head, just so you know.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Well, I haven't. I'm still a human.
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
I'm fighting it. If only your disbelief could alter the facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it?
Maybe you could find out yourself if you examine it. How is he going to examine me? Like, peel back my eyelid a little bit and see the parasite squirming around in my head? You're right. It's utterly ridiculous. Definitely don't have a parasite in my head.
Still, there'd be no harm in me taking a teensy look, would there? I know all the signs.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, don't betray my trust, please. It's been taken advantage of so much so far. Here's a potion that'll put you to sleep and I won't kill you.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet God!
Oh, you can see it. Yeah, stop shouting. Can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can.
Picks up a hammer and smash in my head.
I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Really? This performer, this poet, knows how to deal with the parasite. Really? You'll have to forgive me if I'm in a little disbelief, and I will still continue to look elsewhere. I mean, if he's the only lead I have at this point, then I shouldn't lick a gift horse in the mouth, but I also think he might be a little bit of a loony. Not sure if he's actually going to be able to help. So, Gale, thanks for the daring rescue. I know it didn't go as smoothly as I would have liked, and also I'm an idiot for trusting the goblins. That condition of yours, why does it require magic? Why do you gotta harvest magic to stay alive?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
I see. Well, I may have another magical artifact he'll be interested in, perhaps.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
If I have one, you probably want me to put it in your inventory. Okay. Time to end the day. We're all gonna sleep. Yeah, it's been a fucking day, all right, hasn't it? As you dream, your wounds fester. You got attacked quite a lot. Oh no, the ghost of Astarion and Halsin are haunting me.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Hello, who are you? I mean, I've heard your voice before. I don't know from where, but who the hells are you?
Your salvation. And not for the first time. I saved you before.
Wait a second, I remember you from the character creation menu. Oh.
And I'm here to save you again.
You did that. My patron saint.
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
You know, it's not like trusting somebody has gotten me killed several times today. Yeah, I'll take the hand offered to me. Thanks, blue-haired ghost lady. So...
We haven't much time, so listen closely.
I'm listening. You have my rat's attention.
There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Does it have to be in my body for me to wield it? Can I just keep it on the outside, like a leech attached to my shoulder? Does it have to be in my brain? Well, that's interesting to see. Some kind of skeleton space station? It's pretty cool looking. I like it.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential.
Oof.
I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
Don't know if my team is gonna believe me when I say that we don't need to remove the parasite because I had a dream. Obviously, this is the parasite in my head, right? It's not an actual battle being fought.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Very persuasive, Mr. Leech. You almost convinced me. Oh, I can now eat parasites, eh? Okay. Time to embrace my potential by eating a parasite that I picked up. Oh boy, wyvern toxin. Might as well eat that too. While I'm doing that, why do I have a slave's mind in my inventory? Where did I pick this up? Why did I pick up a humanoid brain suspended in cerebrospinal fluid?
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
You want me to... So I'm not gonna be eating it. I'm gonna be putting it in my brain. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this.
Don't worry. You won't come to harm. I'll protect you.
No. No, I think if I am gonna have it, maybe later.
You are not ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure your argument of you'll do it but you'll do it later is gonna convince me to do it any sooner. Also, if I find more parasites, I can't imbibe them. I've only got the 2 eyes, right? I'm pretty sure. So, can't help but notice you're about to shove that in your eye. Very fascinating.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything that might assist me? Yes or no will suffice. I'm assuming this is yes. You're beckoning to the table. It's very uncomfortable.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction.
Oh!
I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
If it were that easy, no. I think I may pass on this. I'd like a second opinion, please.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Probably because I've killed the others. I don't want to lose my eye, so I will pass. Sorry. Let's measure twice and then cut out an eye once. Hey?
You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
Oh, you're pressuring me. The voices in my head are pressuring me. The grove is about to be attacked, but that seems like a very small matter at this point. Everything is chaos. This world is chaos, and things are bad. Things are very bad for me. Feedback from the team here.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones?
Oh, you too? Yeah, I did.
Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole, use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess, in the waking world or otherwise.
Yeah, it seems very unfortunate. No other insights though. Yeah, thanks. Very distressing that you're also being plagued by the same vision, so either the vision is something we need to be worried about, or it's something that the parasites are collectively making happen in our brains, so.
I had a dream last night.
Yeah, so did we all.
A vivid one. And so did you, judging from the way my tadpole is tingling.
Yeah, it's not great. Although, here's an idea. We all draw straws, and the person who draws the short straw gets all of the leeches shoved into their eye. So someone either becomes super duper powerful and an ally, or it's actually a trick by the parasites and only one of the four of us falls victim to it. That's my plan. I still have yet to figure out who of us is gonna suffer. Yeah, these powers could be useful.
I wouldn't advise it. Play with fire and you get burned. That's always the way of it.
Yep. Okay, so we all had the same dream. Did anybody have any other dreams about having to kill these goblins that are guarding the exit? You don't think they're gonna let us walk out of here, do you? Because it'd be great if they did, but I'm willing to bet they won't. Yeah, they ain't doing it. All right. Magic missile says die. Torment! So I'm gonna peek my head out the front door, but I'm pretty sure that as soon as I walk out there, basically every single goblin in a 20-mile radius is gonna come bearing down on us. It's my hunch. So I feel like this isn't gonna work. No? We're all calm? You have no idea what happened inside that building? It's all good. It's all good. All right. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. I do not want to fight these 30 goblins. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Keep that good.
Holy cow, I'm happy we're out of there. That was a nightmare. So, try to save the refugees. Kagha wants the tieflings gone. You know, maybe if I report back to Kagha and I let her know that the goblins are about to attack, maybe she'll want to make peace with the tieflings, form a strong resistance against the goblins, maybe. Gale. Oh, Gale. You do not look good. Do you need a magical artifact?
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
A blazer of benevolence? I'm not wearing that, so I guess consume that.
Thank you.
Delicious. Did it taste like plums this time?
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like Lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Don't tell me you need a third artifact. What's happening? What's going on?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Yeah, and also I lost a magical piece of clothing. I wasn't wearing it, but it would have fetched a high price, I assume. I guess if we find a magical glade, I'll let you know. I'll add that to my to-do list, which has gotten quite sizable at this point. Oh boy. Okay, talk to Nettie and talk to Kagha. That is the current mission objective. Also see if we can't sell some of this garbage loot we picked up. Got some rats here. There's Kagha. So...
why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
He and his people will probably die out there.
They may die on the road. They will die if they stay. A clear choice, I would say.
You should broker peace.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Oh, I might make some inroads here. Yeah, that Kagha person seems dangerous, huh? I said very loudly and within earshot of her.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Yeah, Kagha seems happy to rule the roost. Tell me about your real leader.
Master Halsin.
Oh.
Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead.
Yeah.
He'd set Mistress Kagha back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual.
Wow.
More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
Oh boy. Yeah. Just between you and me, Halsin's not coming back. He's dead.
May he rest in Summerrock forever. I apologize. I must have some time to myself.
Yeah, you'll have to mourn. Not just for someone who I'm assuming you cared about him, you gotta mourn your lost friend, but also mourn for the future of your people who will be led by that. Yeah, not the best of leaders. Hello, Wolfie. Good dog. Try to get closer with my lackluster animal handling. Yes, success.
The wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers.
Ooh, do you smell the parasite in my brain? It's okay, no need to worry.
The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He would chase you down if not for his master.
I see. Well, I'm glad you're a controlled beast then. I'll be on my way. So, talking to Kagha seems a bit of a bust. I've really only got one route here, and that's talk to Nettie and hope for the best. Maybe Nettie will know where to go. Maybe Nettie will help. I hope it's so. Nettie, I've got bad news. You're my last hope. Please don't tell me to kill myself with poison.
Any word on Master Halsin?
He's dead!
Oh, sweet father. I thank you for trying and for telling me. At least now we know. Excuse me. I think I need to be alone.
I wish things could have been different, but I really need to go through his notes.
Halsin would have known what to do. Damn it all.
Well, you say that, but he was stupid enough to attack me and then die as a result of it, so... So, he wouldn't happen to have some notes back here, would he? Like, anything in the library?
Parasite. Take it.
I guess I'll take the
It
parasite.
might be useful.
Yeah, right, I'm pilfering a parasite. And some tentacles, why not? While I'm gathering body parts, might as well. Walking around the library, maybe some research right here. Touch the bear rune. Don't know if that does anything. A lot of books here, a lot of books, and I'm not sure how many of them are gonna be useful. I don't think his research was published.
What's that?
A bullywug trumpet, of course. Rune of the Elk. And an empty socket here. Something to put in the empty socket.
A tidy slot, but no rune.
Gotta find a rune to put in the slot, eh? If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone. Be sure you have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give a fish to Tuffet. She's getting lazy. Oh, so that's why I can't find it, because Wrath has it. It might be time to start putting a pin in things. There's Wrath, hey!
May he rest in Summerok forever. I apologize. I must have some time to myself.
Give it to me! All right, now he's dead. Pickpocket the key immediately.
The Outlander has betrayed us. I should have known. Druids, we cannot compromise any longer.
No, I need to pickpocket. I only wanted him dead. No, leave me. All right. All right, I kind of figured that would happen, but I mean, like, I don't really know what else to do. There's really nothing here for me anymore. Halsin's dead. The goblin priestess is dead. Nettie won't help me. Wrath won't help me, even if after I've given him some pretty lights to admire. Everything just kind of sucks now. Astarion's dead, but I'm not too broken up about that. But yeah, Halsin being dead really throws a wrench in basically everything. I don't think there's a chance for peace between the druids and the tieflings anymore. Also, I've got no leads when it comes to getting the parasite out of my eye. At this point, my only option is just embrace the parasite and maybe kill everyone, because that's all I seem to have left to do. Yeah, I guess for now, that's just where we're gonna leave. Maybe we'll come back later and Wrath will help us. I guess I'll help Wyll. He wanted to go find Karlach, so we could do that. And maybe Shadowheart's got something to do. Maybe we could help them out with their issues, because we've kind of hit a brick wall with the whole parasite thing. So unless we want to start putting parasites in our body, guess we'll go do that or something. So right now, all of our leads for the parasite have dried up. So why don't we help Wyll with his quest to kill the red demon lady that I believe is out there? He wanted to hunt down a tiefling, I believe, and I said I'd help him, but I wasn't too keen on doing that. Had a priority for removing the parasite, so maybe we'll help Wyll out. Maybe Wyll and I will go see if we can't find this person that he is sworn to kill and figure out why he's trying to kill her. And if he really needs to, maybe we can settle this amicably, talk her down. Or maybe I'll kill yet another companion. You know, I'm on a hot streak, might as well keep it going. I hear a thumping in this building over here. Maybe I can peer into the window if I can find a window and I just open the door and be attacked by what's ever in there. Yeah, I'm not sure what's making this noise. Everybody stay at the ready. Get your staves ready, because we're all a bunch of wizards here.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
That repetitive thumping motion. Not sure I want to intrude on that. Hello, is anybody in there, I yell?
Go away!
Okay. Not sure I need to get involved with that, at least not at the current time. If it's still going on, maybe I'll come back. On my way back, if it's still going on, I might poke in and see what's going on in there. Whoa, hey! What'd I just step on? Another landmine?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
I'm sorry, who are you? We haven't met yet.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps? The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat.
Am I the cat?
Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they?
Wow.
Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
No, poorly met. You say your name, you say who you are. You don't just recite poetry at me, rando. Walk away while you still have legs. I don't want to be aggressive, but I do want to be assertive. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement.
I'm not falling for this again.
This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Ow, thank you for the flashbang. Very rude of you. Hey, you teleported me against my will. At least you brought my companions.
There, middle of somewhere.
Okay, I don't know where we are or what this is all about. I don't want to be hostile, but you're leaving me a bit unnerved. You're being very polite about this, but also very rude, teleporting me against my will. Where are we?
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
You know, I wasn't feeling comfortable around you already, and these veiled threats aren't resting my mind. I'm getting tired of your games.
Fair enough.
Oh, I guess we're fighting, huh? Hey, is this the demon, Wyll?
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
At this point, I think I'll just draw my weapon.
Easy, easy. I'm here to help, not harm. Consider your predicament. One skull, 2 tenants, and
Great
no
stream,
solution
but I'm
in
ahead out
sight.
to avoid spoilers.
I could fix it all, like that.
I'll do anything to get rid of this tadpole except let a doctor shove a needle into my eye. So maybe I won't do anything. Not sure if I want to make a deal with the devil, though.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Yeah, bit of a non-starter. You didn't even act like you were gonna help me out. You just really want my soul. All right, If I want to take this deal, how would I find you? Just leaving the door open.
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Okay, so that was a thing. Everybody, thoughts? Nothing? Nothing to say? I know 2 of you approved. Which one of you didn't? Gale, was that you that didn't approve? What's up?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil.
It was quite flattering. However, left a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, they rarely approach immortals without some nefarious intent. We'd be wise to avoid him.
Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
I'm not sure. What would a devil want?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
So even though the other companions turned him down immediately, or at least approved of my turning him down, you seem a bit more amenable to the offer. How do you propose we beat a devil at his own game?
By figuring out his true intentions. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles.
Right.
Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
I don't know about that. Maybe I won't dismiss him out of hand, but I'm really not interested in even putting my soul on the table and bartering that down. Maybe he wants the tadpole parasites for himself. Maybe he realizes their potential. I don't know. These things have been, well, I don't know. I've been told they're powerful. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's resume. Oh,
Worth a look.
What's that?
It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
we got a dead pig here for whatever reason. Can I examine it and figure out what the heck happened here? A drained of blood bear, exsanguinated. Well, bloodless pig meat. Something. Maybe Astarion was here. Oh yeah, gross pig. Maybe Astarion was here and killed this pig before he killed him. Well, I got some bloodless pig meat. Not sure what I can do about that. Oh, is it a giant rabid hyena? Well, let's see if it wants to be our friend.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
Maybe it was the hyena that killed them, but aren't they usually scavengers? And the hyena...
Woof woof chat dog here. Mike, are you going to play fetch with the big stick on your back, or are you just gonna not chew on it? Also give me a bone.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
Come on.
You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another.
Oh, something's gonna burst out of its chest.
Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Ew, it's a sick pig. Kill it.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
But the other hyenas don't realize you were helping. Oh, wait. Yeah, they're aggressive. They're not happy about that. Let me show you how it's done with a magic missile. And that's how you kill a hyena. Now let's put these rabid hyenas down. Oh, never mind. They're becoming gnolls now, apparently. Over this way. Come over here, gnoll. Yep, they're my cloud of daggers.
The place is overrun with gnolls.
Very stupid gnolls that
They do have a way of popping up when least expected.
that run through my cloud
Let's
of
move.
daggers.
The smell of blood will draw trouble.
Well, we could, but also let's figure out what happened here. Did the hyenas get attacked by the people? Was it a skirmish or was it a third party? Inspect the severed hand. Yikes.
The devil with the silver tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, The devil granted him a bottomless coin purse.
This is great, but I was trying to grab that
The
severed hand.
farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
You're saying that you don't want me to make a deal with the devil, eh? We should at least consider his offer. I mean, yeah. You can spare me the parables. He is definitely not my first resort, I'll tell you that much.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
You speaking from experience? You made a deal with the devil in the past? Severed hand, yeah, grab this. Did I just put that severed hand in my pocket? That's gross. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to inspect it to try and figure out what happened here. Okay, so you're not putting the viscera in your pocket. Why'd you put the severed hand there? So apparently Karlach is somewhere around here. Oh, Karlach. Are you here? You wouldn't happen to be leaving a blood trail behind, would you? His bones? You're not bathing in the river, are you? Is this you right here? Hello? You look rabid or injured. What's going on? Hi. Oh, constipated, maybe.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Forgot to say, hold on.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
I like your hair. So you're the devil that we've been hunting? You know, we already saw a different devil that seemed a lot more problematic. This one seems fairly tame by comparison.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
You getting this, Wyll?
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Well, Wyll, you saw what we saw. Be practical, she's infected, same as us, and powerful too. We could use her as an ally. Looks like you found your mark, Wyll. Let's send your devil back to the hells. Yeah, this is very clearly another potential companion, so go ahead and run her through too. Make it 4 for 4. Nah, it's all right. You saw what we saw, Wyll. It's time to stand down.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
She's not a devil. We saw a devil. It had wings and everything. This is just a tiefling or something.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach. but you already knew that. And you are...
In desperate need of a party member who is not a wizard. What's your class? I'm sorry. My name is Mike. I know, a very elegant medieval name.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good.
We saw in the vision.
Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So, if we add you to our party, we'll have bounty hunters after us? Also, is your heart pulsating? Like radiating heat or something? Is it radiating through your skin? I can see it in the back there, too. Do you want me to kill the people hunting you? Because I'll do my best and probably fail.
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Just add you to the party. I like the fact that you're on fire. That's pretty neat.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Oh, yeah. Who do I need to dismiss right now? I kind of like having Shadowheart with me. Gale could do with the rest, or you can trade places with Wyll. Yeah, why don't we give Gale a rest here? I killed a helpless hyena and I should feel bad? Maybe I should, but I don't.
Keeping your greatest weapon in reserve, eh? An excellent strategy.
Let's hop.
All right, welcome to the team, Karlach. Is it Karlach or Karlach? Probably Karlach.
What can I do you for?
I just wanted to get your opinion on what the best way is to kill a devil, because I might need that information because I just met a devil.
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
So, yeah, I might be killing the folks coming after you, and you might be joining me killing a devil. Just putting that out there. So these paladins you want us to confront, tell us more about them.
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
Well, okay, sure, we can do that. I got nothing else going on today. I've killed all my leads on how to get rid of the parasite, so... yeah, let's go. Let's go kill some paladins and hope they're actually worthy of being killed. Oh, Wyll, you got something to say to me? What's up?
So, Wyll, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. Do you know why? Maybe we can go kill them too. There's a lot of people out there with targets on their heads now.
I would too. Go on, Wyll. We're listening. Who sicked you on me?
You're not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to your throat, Karlach.
Yeah.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Wyll.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance.
I thought you were talking about Astarion because he held the knife to my throat. I thought that's what you were referring to, but I guess not everything is about me, right? Alright. Should I be worried about this penance?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Alright, let's all get off this log. We don't need to all be standing on the same log, especially Shadowheart, who's barely even on the log. She's hovering off to the side of the log, because there's just no room for her. So let's get going. Okay, so we got Karlach now. It's pretty cool. I like her. Visually, she's got a great design. Really, really unique. Pretty cool. And, you know, not just the flaming skin, but the hair. Hair is great. I like it a lot. So now we are headed to hunt the devil, confront the paladins. Aha, up here.
Let's see.
Knock, knock. Hello.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
So apparently,
Just want a little.
I'm not sure if we're attacking these folks or not. Hello there.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Well, why don't you start talking, or why don't I assess your posture and your eyes and determine whether or not you're truth-telling or not?
You suspect he's lying.
Oh, enough of this charade. I know who you really are. But why don't you tell everybody else near me?
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Yeah. All right. Now we got a battle. And is it, how many we got here? Ow, stop putting your hunter's mark on me. I assume that feels bad. All right.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Well, we certainly left a pile of ash here. Hey, Karlach, those flames are getting pretty big. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Can you be my mentor?
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
I wonder if I can temper her rage by talking to her. Oh, nope, she's burning this building to the ground then. Okay. Well, yeah, team, why don't we get out of here for a little bit? Because this place is gonna start. Yeah, she's. Ow. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here because I'm taking fire damage. Where's the stop, drop, and roll button? Ow. Yeah. So, how you doing, Wyll? I know I said she wasn't a demon, but, you know, this isn't exactly proving my case much, is it?
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
Go to the camp! No, just kidding. Yeah, hopefully she's, okay, I think she's calmed down a little bit. Yes. Yeah, she's no longer shooting flaming arrows at the building. Why did I give her a crossbow? She came with a crossbow. I didn't give her nothing. Well, I gave her a helmet, but I took it off her. Shadowheart, if you would be
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
You know what would help her out is if you cast a healing spell on her to calm her nerves. And heal her wounds. Yep, she's running hot, but you can fix it by healing her. Yeah, she's probably feeling better now, all right.
Looking ahead.
Aren't ya?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Fucking metal. Yeah.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus.
Oh, you got a V8 in your
Won't be seeing
chest.
my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Okay. So if we hugged, would I burn myself right now? What does your engine allow you to do?
Burn, baby. As hot as I can tolerate. Makes me a beast in battle. Hardly remember what I was like before it. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Truthfully, I thought you were a tiefling, mainly because I still have no idea what a tiefling is. There are some tieflings holed up in a druid's grove nearby, provided they haven't been killed by the druids yet. We might be able to take a look there. I may not have killed the person. I mean, who's your mechanic, Halsin? Because I got bad news if that's the case.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
A tune-up, eh? Well, I mean, I don't think... I can give you dancing lights. It's not actually, helpful in any way, but it's pretty. You're pretty, the lights are pretty, so... You know, you're welcome. You're welcome. Who am I banging later? Jury's undecided at the moment. Wasn't there a bear you can romance in this game? I heard people say you can romance a bear. That's probably Halsin, right? Yeah, probably not. Probably not having sex with a bear this game. Yeah. So, loot the bodies, yeah? Soul coin. Oh. Handy. So, Karlach.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway.
This coin?
Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
As payment, right? You don't put it... Are you a coin-operated bounty hunter, or what's going on? Is a coin slot in your heart?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
You're a coin-operated barbarian. How silly. Try a coin now. I want to see this in action.
Well, it's not the kind of thing I'd like to squander, see? A soul coin is a precious thing. Better used to fight evil than show off. But trust me, next time we're facing something nasty, I'll be all over him.
All right, good to know. Gotta keep an eye out for things like that, because that's precious to see. Precious thing to have. There's some gold down there apparently I missed out on. Oh, man. I didn't know about this. Hold Alt to see items on the ground. Definitely do that. I'm gonna get rich this way. Okay. All right, I think we're clear here now. All right. It looks like Wyll wants to rest, so set up camp. We'll do that eventually, but why don't we bring Karlach back to the infernal mechanic and see if we can get a tune-up on her, and then maybe we'll have a rest. So, does anybody in camp think they can help me out here? Also, maybe I can buy something from this guy. Oh, that's an upgrade, though. I like that. There we go. Oh, hello. You look like you might be a mechanic of sorts. Hello.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. keeps me burning hot.
Yeah, he put a car block in
Very
me.
hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Ow. The grinding. That's bad.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky.
Those aren't words.
I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron and a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Are you sure that we don't need to vent her? Like, she needs to embrace her anger and release this heat. You sure you want to try to bottle this up? Where should we look for the iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Okay. Go ahead. I know what I'm looking for. Infernal metal, right? So, yeah. Well, while we're here, can I see your wares? What do you got? Anything useful? Great club? Long sword? Oh, hey, Zevlor.
Our time grows short. If Kagha won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no.
I have been asked to escort you out of here.
So, Kagha's twisted your mind as well. Please, just listen. Sending us out there is a death sentence. But there is another way.
I'm listening.
If you want to turn your blade on anyone, turn it on the goblins. You won't be able to cut them all down. There's a horde of them out there.
But they're ill-disciplined. It's unusual for them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we're grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
So you think we should be escorting these guys out of here? Is that what you're saying, Wyll? Or no, you're saying that I shouldn't be refusing Zevlor. You want me to kill the Goblin Horde's leader. You're siding with him. Okay. I guess I can see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Okay, maybe we can...
I hardly need a bodyguard, Tilsis. This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
Well, I guess we'll go out there, kill some goblins, and keep an eye out for special metal. Yeah, I guess that's what we can do. We don't have anything else to do today, and maybe this will be the last thing we do before we turn in for the night. Yeah, I guess my strategy is to proc the attack on a couple of them and lure them out here. You know what I should do is heal up so we can actually use all of our friggin' spells. So I guess we'll heal up and then go fight them. Yep, go to sleep inside the goblin camp or something. Oh, hello. Guess we're not in the goblin camp. So, Karlach, welcome to the team.
Why are we slowing down?
To kill more of my companions. I mean... It sounds like we need to find some infernal iron, eh? That'll fix your engine, get your motor running, head on the highway.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
All sound good. So how did you end up with a motor vehicle's engine in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
Yeah, his name's coming up a
She
lot.
put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You'll have to regale me later, I suppose. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Do you have a name, a description, so I can keep an eye out for him?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Well, you're still doing all right, right? You got the engine in your chest. That's something. I mean, obviously it's a bad thing, but yeah, this conversation is awkward. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I don't remember. I would probably be in the middle of a different adventure, blessedly free of any tadpole.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works.
Can you? You just met me.
Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of trouble to throw ourselves at.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. You could be my adventure buddy. We'll go on a killing spree. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, is this Astarion's backpack? Yeah, it is. Well, looks like you won't need these anymore. End of the day? Yes. Why'd you pause? Whoa, what's going on?
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Wow. That's another demon, hey? This one's sexier than the last one.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
You get to spanking.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
I don't know who you are. Well, aren't you a luscious thing? She burns my face off.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Oh, you serve a demon, Wyll.
We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
Jeez.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Oh. I knew she had a V8 in her chest. I didn't realize they had to remove her heart to make room for it. Oh, I see. Look, it's Wyll's toxic girlfriend. You and your fine print. So if we kill Karlach now, that gets rid of you? Well, you're not gonna do that. How are we gonna do this? Okay, what do you want? Obviously we know what she wants. She wants Karlach dead for leaving the thing that she shouldn't have left. Man, do I have to make a choice between these two companions now? Do I gotta sacrifice Wyll to keep Karlach? Wyll, why didn't you tell me about her?
He's the Blade of Frontiers. Devil's plaything, just doesn't have the same ring. Speaking of...
I'm tired of this lack of trust.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
It's probably not fun. It's probably having a bad time. Oh! They become a... You got horns now. Wyll! Is that how you get your horns?
That's better.
Is that how tiefling gets their horror? They go through hell?
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Well, I guess his days of helping orphans are done.
Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Well, good riddance to her. That sucks. That's probably not great. Anyone want to... Okay, we can talk to Karlach over there, and... Yeah, I guess we're talking about this now, huh? That was unfortunate. So, if we kill Karlach, Wyll will lose his horns and be freed from his bondage, I'm guessing. So, Karlach, that was kind of weird, right? I see now why he told me not to make a deal with the devil. It's become readily apparent. I wish he had laid it all out for me.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Yeah, we're a tight-knit group. Only the best of the best are allowed in this group, which is why we don't have Astarion. Or Lae'zel. You must be relieved. He may... Well, you know, he does seem like a good man, and he may very well be the best of us based on what I just saw. You know, second best after me.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Boo-hoo, he has horns. I mean, he also went through hell, so that's probably more severe. I mean, he was just there for 5 seconds, but it probably felt like a longer time than that. So, Wyll, you got some front dreads now or something.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it.
It's really not...
I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Is it just the horns? Everything else is fine? Obviously, those scars were there earlier too, and obviously your eyes were damaged previously, so... You warned me about Raphael, but are pacted to Mizora? Why didn't you say anything? What a fraud.
I deserve that. Consider me properly shamed. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
So, the terms of your pact, I'm assuming you have to kill Karlach, or you're just bound to this demon, eh?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
So you say you don't regret making your sacrifice to the demon, but you told me not to do it. You're very confusing, Wyll. I don't think you understand your own motivations. I think you're either, you're probably lying to me, but more than that, you're probably lying to yourself. Don't look at me with that boy toy swagger, bare midriff.
Well met.
So, how's it feel to be a devil, which you are now, apparently?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck.
Oh yeah, those are new.
Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Honestly, it's really just the horn. You're quite the handsome devil, if I do say so. You're a freak! You're a freak! No, you're fine. You're handsome, actually.
I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me. Horns and all. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Honestly, I don't think people are gonna bat an eye at the horns, because like half the people in this game have horns. Like all the tieflings I met have horns, so I don't think people are gonna blink too hard when they see ya. I mean, this camp has no place for freaks. You should leave. I'm a dick. And you don't have an opinion on that, Gale?
I can't help feeling Wyll got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
Ooh, yeah, it's a thing, all right. It's a real thing. Doesn't seem to have slowed you down. You're still enjoying that empty goblet of air. Yeah, you're having a great time. While he recites to you and writes down bad poetry or something. So, tell me, how does being a demon make you feel? Tell me, do those horns itch? I'm curious to know. Please, satiate my itch if you'd be so kind. All right, I'm going to bed. Astarion can't enter heaven because I took his underpants. All right, let's kill some goblins. Reckless attack. Yay!
Parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Oh? So this guy is now dead. Draw Ragslian, draw Ragslian. Give me the Mind Flayer Parasite, thank you. And Faithbreaker, a new weapon for maybe a teammate of mine, and a key. All right. Looking good. What? She was doing a little dance there. She was doing a jig. That's fun. He is dodging all the attacks. Kind of obnoxious. It's hammer time. All right, battle done.
In that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
All right. Out. Hold on. Gotta wait for the daggers to dissipate. All right. Night Warden Minthara. Don't mind me, just gonna take Halsin's journal. Hey, there we go. That might be very useful. Spider's Lyre. A lot of interesting things here. We found a diary written by Halsin. He talks about the parasites originating in Moonrise Towers. Ha-ha, we've got a lead. So now we need to travel to the Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Well, I must say it has been a very productive day. We actually found a very strong lead on where to go next, the Moonrise Towers, to get rid of that parasite, which I didn't think we'd be able to find it so soon, but I'm glad we found the journal on this dead body. I guess next step is head back to town, let the tieflings know they can migrate now. The druids will be happy that the tieflings are gone. Everyone's gonna be happy except the goblins, because the goblins have died. Yay!